All right, y'all, welcome back to another video here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. You guys will be seeing this video on Sunday. So, let's get right down to business. The Discount Dragon, Brazzel, and a Pro Charger. What a great way to start a video. As you guys saw, we got this engine pretty much about wrapped up. I just got, early this morning, I got the windage tray and pickup tube. So we're ready to put this thing in the car. Brad, is this your first time seeing it with the blower hanging off?
Yeah, it is. Well, out of the truck, yeah.
Out of the, yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it?
It's kind of intimidating, really.
Kind of intimidating. How do you think my factory rear end is going to hold up in there?
Well, just put, don't take it to the track and you'll be fine. Just
My
take through Zaxby's.
Zaxby's, yes. My thought process is if I keep the stock tires on there, it will never come close to having enough traction to break anything. But we are going to MIG weld up the spider gear and all that, so it will be a welded diff.
Yeah, welded diff.
A welded diff 7.5, which I hear it's the second weakest rear end ever created next to the Gen 1 CTSV rear end. It's that weak. But I figure we need to talk about rear end upgrades since we just got the power stuff about all taken care of. Now this thing right here, this is our $1,000, 1,000 horsepower engine with $10,000 worth of supporting mods because the internet just hates me and has to flame me on everything I do. So, yes, I'm in like $700 or $800 in that motor. So everyone settle down. I am going to make 1,000 horsepower for less than $1,000. But besides the point, when we do go to the track, we do need to build a rear end. And I have an 8.8, just a bare frame, or bare, like, housing, I guess. That's actually the proper term. It's an 8.8 housing. Let me grab that for you guys real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Right here.
Alright, so here's our 8.8 housing. You guys remember we ran an 8.8 in the boosted rooster. Eddie Murphy's got a built 8.8, and it's pretty slick. I mean, they're just more of your budget style rear ends. They don't have a third member. You got to shove everything in the back. They put a nice diff cover on it, and you're good to go. And yeah, this one came out of like an Explorer or something, and it's just bare. So in order to use this, I would need a spool, gear, like a full install kit, axles, and then we have to cut it to length, whatever length we desire, and then we have to put 9-inch flanges on it because I got brakes for a 9-inch. And yeah, that was the game plan, and I thought it was good. I mean, for everything we're gonna do, we could brace it a little bit. You put like a Heim here, and you make it so these tubes don't wiggle around like the boosted rooster did. 8.8's a great rear end. I like. Do you like the 8.8?
Done fine.
There was definitely some movement in it in the rooster.
And you can brace them and make them stronger. You can always do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you have an 8.8, great, because I'm all about an 8.8 swap. But
for a budget street strip car, perfect.
Perfect. So the whole deal with the Discount Dragon and trying to keep a discount, we have strayed a little bit with this, but work hard, play hard, so it's okay. But we're still budget with this, and the truck is still budget. Built the Zoomies myself. You guys hate them because they look like an octopus on one side, but that's fine. That's besides the point. Still budget because I did it myself. Didn't have to pay any labor. Used everything else budget. And I figured this would be budget. And I was at Forrest's house last night filming the video, the Holly video. Yep. And this was brought in front of me. And I was like, oh boy, what do we have here? So, I'm going to talk about this rear end, but I do want to let you guys know I am 100% loyal and married to Strange. I run Strange everything. Like, every car here has Strange S60, Strange 8.8. This one's going to be a Strange 8.8. Strange third member in there. Strange third member in there. This one's getting a Strange 9-inch. So everything I do, I'm married to Strange. I love them. They are one of the best companies out there. I deal with Andrew and JC there. Those guys are killer. Forrest did not go with Strange, and he did not get the right rear end. That's just, we're gonna use this loosely, okay? I don't know the deal. I'm not Forrest, I'm not Curry, so I can't speak on behalf, but all I know is measurements were given and the rear end does not fit properly in the car. So he's like, damn, this doesn't work. Something like this you cannot return. You're stuck with it, It's kind of like measure 90 million times and cut once.
Well, his name is Not My Fault Forrest.
Not My Fault Forrest. And again, I don't know the deal, so I can't confirm or deny, but this is a badass rear end from Curry. This is their fabricated 9-inch, but I say 9-inch loosely because it's built for a 9.5-inch. So this is like a PROMOD style rear end. He was going to put this in his race car. It's absolutely sick. The quality of it is badass. I mean, it's just... there's not really much more you could ask for in a rear end housing. Curry, I guess, just started doing the drag racing stuff, and this is what we got. So this didn't fit in Forrest's car, and right now he's getting another one made from Curry, and Brad's pulling one of the axles out. That literally looks like the handle on Thor's hammer. That right there is a 40 splined, right. Yeah, that's a 40 spline gun drilled axle for this rear end.
Big shaft.
Yeah. Yeah, when it's got the 5/8 studs, I mean, it's pretty sick. So, this isn't going to work with Forrest stuff. That you can't return it, so he had to order another one. He's like, what am I going to do with this? I need to sell it. And I was like, you know what? I'll take that off your hands. That'll work perfect for my discount build. Nothing like a damn $10,000 rear end to go in a damn discount build.
I don't know. This one might have to come home with me.
Yeah, so Brad and I just talked. My plan was... I was going to put this in the car. I was going to run some Sanders 1-inch backspace wheel, because this is extremely, it's not extremely narrow, but for like a truck or like a big body car like a Camaro, it's too narrow. It's not too narrow. You could run it with a 3-inch backspace wheel on like a second-gen Camaro. But, God, that thing, look how nice that is.
I mean, that is just meat.
Yeah. That's stout. So this is the rear end that you buy, and you never have to worry about buying another rear end for the rest of your life. So like I said, I mean, this doesn't take a 9-inch third member. It takes a 9.5-inch, so it's bigger. And I will say, like, just visually, compared to a 9-inch, the 9.5-inch is a large amount bigger. I mean, it's the real deal. But I was going to run this in the truck. I was going to run 15 by 14 with 1-inch backspace wheels, and Chris and I got to talking, and we're like, you know what, this rear end will literally cost more than the entire truck when it's done. We can't do that. And then I brought it over here because I just wanted to see it next to the truck, and then Chris and I talked about it this morning. We're like, yeah, we're not going to do that. We'll literally be, the 8.8 fits this build so perfectly. So I had it sitting out here, and Brad came by, and I was like, yo, you want to buy a rear end? And he like gives us a little smirk. What's there? There it is. There's a little smirk, and he's like, yo, I was actually looking at rear end. So what's your car?
I got a 89 240SX back half car. Right now it's got a 4.9-inch out of a Bronco. Probably be fine for 1200 wheel. It's got a strange spool, strange 31 spline billet ends, axles, but you know, I'm trying to do big boy stuff.
Oh, you built a clone of my motor, so we both have like very similar setups with the stock block deal. A TKM built stock block deal with, you got the Dragon Slayer aluminum rods. I think you got Diamond or Wiseco pistons. I'm not sure exactly what they are. I think they're Wisecos, yeah.
I think they're putting Wisecos in both of them.
Yeah, and then I got heads for mine.
I still got to work out heads, yeah, but bottom ends
done.
Yeah. Wrapped up, you know.
And this should complement it well. So it is, like we said, 40 splined, gun drilled, 9.5-inch. It's 46 inches for those of you guys at home that like, oh, I wonder if this would fit in my rear end. This one, from mounting point of each wheel, it's 46 inches. So from mounting side to mounting side, 46 inches. Jason is going to put some ladder bar brackets on there. They sell ladder bar brackets that have the shock mount on them, so he's going to do that and then hook the anti-roll bar up, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
I mean, so your car right now is light. I mean, it's extremely light.
Extremely light.
And it's going to be extremely strong with this rear end, so I mean, you're...
You know, for people that have watched the channel, they know I have a 5th-gen Camaro as well, and we all know how heavy those things are. So I was tired of breaking axles, tired of dealing with a 4,100-pound car, 4,200 with me in it probably.
Are you taking shots at me right now, old girl?
That thing would be so far. If I had a rear view mirror in that car, it'd be so far back there I wouldn't even be able to see.
I present to you the salty chicken.
That still might be done before my car.
So
I can't stop spending money. Like I'm like, oh, you know, I just need to throw the motor in there. I got the trans, we're good to go, and then you come along bringing this into the shop.
It's a smoking deal. It's
I can't stop.
You really can't miss it. So we're gonna outfit this with, you guys will see this this rear end continue. So Jason's going to fab up all the brackets on it, and then we'll get it powder coated. We're gonna run a set of Strange brakes and then a Strange complete third member from them. So it'll be their 9.5-inch aluminum. We'll be able to select whatever gear we want. They'll be able to get us a spool. So literally come from Strange, put it right in there. You're good to go.
410 gear.
Yeah, 410. Yeah, 8th mile. eighth mile. Yeah, and that's gonna be the truth. So
See how it works out?
yeah. So I literally came here and looked at this. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do a video on this badass rear end I'm about to buy, and then
Nope, scooped.
you bought it out from under me.
Came right in.
All right, well, hey, congrats on your new rear end. But guys, don't fret. We'll have a full build series on this. So we're going to, yeah, we're gonna cut it. I'd say probably similar length, and then order up some parts for it. So
my car does have a 9-inch.
no, that's too nice. That's too nice. No, we want 8.8. We want 8.8, real short, with some 15x14s, big backspace wheel, and I think that's the plan. So rear end party here is going on, and there's Brad's badass rear end, and here's my ugly, used, wore out 8.8.
Cool. You got a badass rear end.
I do. I got a 40 splined S60 from Strange in here. That's got their Strange brakes, 5/8 studs. I mean, this thing here is the truth. This has got a 410 gear in it as well, so it should be pretty stout.
The springs might not.
No, we're going to inboard coilovers.
Yeah, those might not do very well.
Yeah, no, we're definitely going to inboards. But look, I mean, look at that. That is just it's big, literally bigger than my pinky. So, guys, if you need any rear end stuff, go and contact Andrew at Strange. He is a viewer of the channel. I talk to him on a weekly basis, and he's a great dude. Hooks up at Strange. They do the brakes. They do. They have a badass manual rack now. They got the quick release hubs. They got so much stuff. They got shocks as well. They got coilovers. You guys have to get up with Strange and check them out. So we're gonna be ordering some Strange stuff up for this rear end. We're gonna order Strange stuff up for Brad's. Might even run Strange shocks on this truck. So who knows? But that's gonna wrap up today's video.
Would you just look at it?
Really? Would you look at it?
Look at it.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.